Hey guys, what's up? It's the Game Matrix 1000 here, doing a video game review. Last night, or yesterday, I showed you guys an unveiling, I guess, of BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, the limited edition. But I didn't get a chance to open up the package and show you guys the contents. So I'll do that now. So what came in the limited edition is the game itself, BlazBlue. It's the game. It's really nice. And one thing I did notice here was pretty nice too is the hand booklet has 50 pages. I mean, this hand booklet is freaking thick, and 50 pages in a hand booklet, and that's pretty rare, you know, considering in this generation of video games, you only get about 4 to 6 pages worth of content in a hand booklet, and it's pretty much considered useless. What came with the limited edition, though, besides the game itself, was 3 extra bonus discs, and two of the 3 extra content was our soundtracks to the video game. 42 tracks altogether combined on both CDs. 42 tracks from music from the video game. I listened to them back to back. Great music here in this game. This game has really good music. So yeah, downloading some of the to the Xbox, and I'll definitely be playing some of this music and some heated battles on the game. Not just this fighting game, but other fighting games as well. And then the third disc you get is also a bonus disc. Now the bonus disc I think is really nice, and which I kind of wish, you know, you would think all fighting type games should have. This bonus disc consists of basically a tutorial and how to it gives you a tutorial on the different characters, character bios. It also gives you a tutorial on the basic controls and the different mechanics and different strategy techniques for the 12 different characters, in the game. So that's really nice to have, especially if you're someone who's new to the series for the first time. So this is really nice. And the bonus disc, and all 3 of the bonus discs came in this nice cover art case, which is, which is pretty sick. So yeah, on the BlazBlue. I didn't get a chance to play it that much last night because I just felt awful. Felt better today than I did yesterday, and I spent a pretty good length amount of time in this game to give an in-depth review on it. So where do I start? BlazBlue. First, the story. The story of this game is very interesting, especially for a fighting game. This is not my first time being new to the BlazBlue series or the video game. For anyone who's ever played the Guilty Gears saga fighting game, this is made by the same creators. So, yeah, so like I said, this is my first rodeo when it comes to BlazBlue. BlazBlue, like I said, it starts off with a very interesting story for a fighting game. I'm not going to go too much into detail about it because I don't want to waste time on that. But it does have a very interesting storyline where you start with this guy here, Regana, who's the protagonist of the story. Regana, who's the guy who pretty much has like the largest bounty on his head, you know, more than any other man. He has a huge bounty on his head. Everyone's trying to kill him, you know, because of this huge amount of bounty that's on his head. Also, then there are other people who also want to get him as well because Regana has like this type of special power that only he possesses, that everyone wants to take. So that's just kind of like just a little. That's only like 1/3 of the major story of this game. However, I have to say, as far as graphics, this game has the best 2D anime visual graphics I've ever seen for a video game in current generation, on current generation systems, hands down. This game is only like pretty much 2 years old, really, or I guess you could say 3, because it came out in 2009. Calamity Trigger came out in 2009, and this game still, the graphics are still just amazing for the game to be just 3 years old. It's still one of the best visually 2D anime fighters out there. If you're someone who likes Japanese anime and you know you like the style and artwork, when you watch this game, just watching it, not even playing it, it's that it's art coming to life. I mean, it's just a beautiful game. And if you look on my favorites list, I have a clip of a playable match from BlazBlue, Calamity Trigger, to kind of give you guys a heads up as to what the visual looks like and how the game pretty much plays when you fight in combos and things of that sort. Now onto the controls itself. Now this is a great fighter game, but like your Tekkens, your Mortal Kombat, things of that sort, if you're someone who's not really used to fighting games that much, you're gonna get your butt kicked. I mean, BlazBlue is not a smash button fest fighting game. I can tell you that right now. If you go in and get this game and expect to do smash butting fest, you're gonna get your ass handed to you every single time. That's just the god honest truth. It's that darn good and that challenging and compelling. So the controls themselves, like I said, are like your average fighting game. Like, I would compare the controls to this to be kind of similar to Tekken a little bit, where it's a little complex, but if you really take your time and learn the craft and practice, it's really not a big deal. You can nail it like that within a day, if not two, being the max. So the controls are really nice. The attacks and the combos, like I said, combined with the beautiful artwork of this game, is just fantastic. Great fighter game. Now, this fighting game has 12 characters on the roster. Now, some people may say 12 characters on a fighting game. You know, in hindsight, thinking about it, you're like, I might pass this up. But really, because BlazBlue has only 12 fighters on the roster, at least for the first game, Calamity Trigger, that does not make the game. It should not shy you away from the game at all whatsoever, and it does not add any type of negativity towards the game whatsoever either. The fact that they have 12 fighters on this game is actually not that bad, because each character, even though it's only 12, each character has their own advantage and disadvantages against other characters and has their own set of movesets that set them apart and make them different from the rest. So, honestly, just to have 12 fighters on this game and like I said, add in those things I just mentioned, it doesn't make it seem that bad at all, you know, when you think about it. So, all in all, like I said, you have also the online play in this game. Fantastic. I do recommend, though, you should practice, you know, an ample amount of time to learn to get the controls down before you go online and play, because I've seen some people out here going online and they get their asses handed to them every single time when you play BlazBlue. So BlazBlue is a game that you should practice before going online, but no problems. I have heard for the PS3, it becomes a little bit laggy online sometimes, but the Xbox, I haven't heard any problems for the Xbox when you play that online. So yeah, I rate BlazBlue an 8.25 out of 10. I love this game. Like I said, for this to be a fighting game that's underground, and what I mean underground, meaning it's not that big, popular. It's not as big or popular or well known as your Street Fighters or your Mortal Kombat. But for it to be kind of like, you know, a fighting game that's under the radar where not a lot of people know about it, it really is a fun game. A fighting game I would say you should not be able to pass up whatsoever. And it's definitely one of the most popular underground fighting games right now. And this game is only Calamity Trigger is only 3 years old. The sequel, Continuum Shift, is like a year and a half old. But they're still selling out like hotcakes, even though, you know, they're like 2 to 3 years old. BlazBlue still has a popular, you know, fan base that's loyal to the series and loyal to the game. Now, for as much as I've bragged about this game and say how good it is, I would say BlazBlue is a game that's not for everybody. Now, unless you're someone who likes fighting games a lot, if you're someone who likes fighting games a lot, like myself, and you go, and when I say fighting games, I mean like you play fighting games since like the first original, you know, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter games and Tekken, all the way up to now, then, or if you're a hardcore fighting gamer, then BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, as well as the sequel, Continuum Shift, that's the game for you. If you're a casual gamer where you're not too big on fighting games, you know, you can take it or leave it, then BlazBlue is not for you. So, like I said, as awesome as BlazBlue is, it's not meant for everybody. So once again, I rated it 8.25 out of 10. I love this game. This is awesome. You can go to your local GameStop, get the standard edition if you want for 15 or 20 bucks, new or used, I think, at GameStop. Like I said, because it's kind of old but very popular still, it's going to be hard to find even a standard used copy of this. Because when I bought the Continuum Shift this past weekend, used, that was the only copy that my local GameStop here had. So if you can find this one or the sequel, Continuum Shift, new or used for around that 15, 20 buck price, pick it up. Pick it up. If you're a fan of fighting games, pick this game up. Like I said, it's hard to find, but if you can find it at your local GameStop, this one or Continuum Shift, either one, I recommend getting both so you can get a full grasp and whole of the story in general. But if you can get both, for around that cheap, great price of $17, $15, new or used, pick it up. It's worth it. So this is Kyle9965 here, and once again, like I said, I look at my favorites list on this channel. I have a clip of the gameplay from BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, where you can see where you can visually see how the game plays, how the combos, and how visually beautiful this game is. So comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think of BlazBlue. Have you heard of it? Would you pick it up? Would you try it out? This is Kyle9965 here. Once again, I give it 8.25 out of 10. Peace. Oh, not Kyle9965, the Matrix one, the game Matrix 1000. Peace out, guys.